Hey y'all, it's Pam. I'm having a terrifying thing happen at the moment, and so I'm going to share it because I think I have thrips. Yeah. So thrips are these awful little bugs that actually get inside the leaves and lay eggs inside of the leaves, and then they come out and they go and they eat it all, and they're little fucking assholes, and they're incredibly hard to get rid of, and I hate them. And they like to travel to other plants, so if you see them, you want to treat it like yesterday. So we have the filler Monstera that generally sits in the back corner, and I haven't been giving him very much attention. And I think that he's trying to get my attention, and he knows that this is the fastest way to do it. We're gonna have a little talk on appropriate communication. In the meantime, I need to deal with this. So here's what I saw that scared me. On a new leaf, see how that's kind of brown in the corner there? That's what it looks like on my Monsteras almost every time. So when you see that, it's pretty likely they're somewhere else in there too. You want to take a good look, and they're gonna look like tiny little white larvae, and they'll even move. I mean, you'll see them move if you look long enough. They're not fast. But I did this one. I hosed it down like crazy the other day when I first saw little white guys. I sprayed it down completely with a couple of types of insecticide. I used both Captain Jack's, and then I also used this one, which this one kind of scares me. It's a little bit more hardcore than what I'm used to, but I'm hoping it works because I don't want these things around at all. They really like my philodendrons, and they really like my sellums too. So the big leaf stuff, you know, they know where to go. They know where they're gonna get the biggest meal. So I usually find them around the edges and then along the ribs, anywhere that they can kind of get in there and walk around the edge. They like to do that. So I'm gonna look and see if I see anything. It's just lots of little areas of that brown. So I know they've been around. They've been munching around. I have not seen them on any other plants yet. I've been treating a lot of the other plants just preventative for spider mites. So I guess that's probably also helping. I think I found some more adult ones that are black. I don't know how to show you this. So what we have to do now is clean them. Luckily on a big plant like this, it's not as bad because, you know, there's not as many leaves. I'm gonna use one of these because I like to. Actually, we can cut some off. Thank you for your time. Bugs are most likely to be in young leaves because they like the fresh meat. It's more tender. about? Oh, that was a bad leaf. I see. Thanks. Good looking at. Now I'm going to stir in the systemic granules that I poured in there. Just mix it in the top inch. I don't know how much to put in, so I'm not going to tell you. I just guess. No, it is not the best way to do it. This is the one that snapped off. Anyway, this leaf is covered in them, so broke off for me, which I appreciate. Now I keep her away from everybody else for longer. She's already been away from everybody for a week, and I'm glad that I checked today instead of just putting her back, which is what I planned to do. Yeah, that would have been pointless. So I'm glad I did. I'm going to check everybody else and make sure that nobody's secretly harboring any fugitives. So wish me luck. Have fun. I know thrips are awful. I know they sound terrible and everybody talks about them. You can get rid of them. You just have to be on top of it. And you have to check your plants a lot. And as soon as you see something like that, you need to get on it. And don't go so long maybe not checking the plants in the back. Just for future reference for me. Have a good rest of the day, and I hope you don't have thrips.